So today is June 15th, Thursday, which is my favorite day of the week. And just had a shower moment, a realization, self realization moment. Now, the other day I made a video about no longer being a period or a comma in my life, meaning not getting in my own way, not pausing or stopping for anything or anyone. Now, earlier, I had a question that came to me regarding each connection in my life. Well, on a friendship, platonic level or whatever, non-romantic, but just the connections, period. And the question was, or if I was to ask those persons, what punctuation best describes our connection? And I thought that was kind of funky and kind of deep because just a few days ago I was talking about periods and commas being not being that in my life anymore. And as I transition yet again, or should I say shift, same thing, yet again, it's making me now observe with a fine-tooth comb of the connections in my life. And it sticks out to me like a sore thumb on the ebbs and flows of those connections, whether it was long term or brief. And it makes me look at what I've allowed in those connections. And are they reciprocated? Am I receiving what I'm getting? Receiving what I'm also giving. And as much as I celebrate those connections, it also gives me something to think about. The boundaries that those connections have. Not my boundaries, but and being that I am the person that I am now, being that the person that I am now will no longer allow those respectfully. Respectfully to self first. And it's sad that that I am considering disconnecting from those connections. Unless we can agree to be on the same page, and that requires a deep, honest discussion. I'm not the person that would invite you to change, to stay with me. I would remove myself first because you are who you are unapologetically, because I'm going to be who I am unapologetically. However, I will never invite someone to change to stay with me. That's an ultimatum. That is of controlling and fear and selfishness. And to me, that's disrespectful because there are over 1 billion people in this world that you've never met. I've never met. I haven't met that could very well be the connections that I need. Free flowing, exactly what I need, and vice versa. Now, as I continue to evaluate and observe what's happening in my life, and I give thanks for this shift, I really do. It's causing me to pause, to breathe, to reflect, to engage with spirit, whether it's asking questions, journaling, a what the fuck is this moment. And I give thanks for this. Such a beautiful moment. Hmm. I'm okay with being me, no connections. And this could just be that in this moment. However, I'm willing to release those connections in order to gain what's supposed to be here without the toil and the strife and the tug and the pull of making a connection right. There's no perfect connection, however, it's about reciprocity and being valuable and treated as such, being treated as such. But that comes with knowing who you are and knowing what you accept. And when you know who you are and you're free in who you are, no matter how long these connections were in place in your life, letting go will be easy. Releasing that person to be who they are is also rewarding. And if that person is willing to remain in your life to further build, to fellowship or whatever you want to call it, to exchange words as far as what can we do, where are we going, where are we growing, and those are the kind of conversations that will add life and longevity to that connection. If it's going if it's going to be a tug of war, it's time to drop that rope and be free. You know what I mean? I give thanks. Year 44 has been a beautiful year so far. Not quite, of course, a few months since April is when I turned 44. And it's been beautiful. It's been revealing. It's been reflecting. It's just been a beautiful transition of self. As I learn more about me, as I am encouraged to engage with spirit and to tune into self, to go in order to break patterns, cycles, behavior, responses, to release what's no longer important, what's no longer a priority, to make room for what is necessary, for what's new, what's to come, to kind of sit still and just breathe through the process as you trust the process. I'm learning to respond and react differently and to gravitate to what brings me peace and to release what doesn't bring me peace. This is showing me that I now have to execute that I should have been already executing. However, divine timing is everything and choice is everything. When you choose for you, it brings in more freedom. Um, I'm just going to sit here and further bask in this moment. I wanted to share with you what I've been feeling and what I've been experiencing these past couple of days. And even in this raw moment, to kind of just sit here and just take time and be still and make note of what I am experiencing. Life is great. Life is beautiful. Life is to be lived. Life is abundance. Life is peace. And I'm here for it all. And I wish you an abundance of peace, love, abundance, balance as you continue to grow through these moments, the essence of life, the joys of life, even the sorrows and the shadows of life. Continue to be present. Continue to own it. Continue to live your life. Much love.